Hey guys, so today I wanted to just talk about some of the emotional challenges that I personally went through on the Camino, as well as some of the things that I implemented to be able to overcome that in the moment. I'm going to start off with saying what I found from my experience, the number one most important thing for me personally on the journey was surrendering into those emotions. We can call them negative or bad emotions, but really they're just disempowering emotions. And they really do need to rise up so that you can let go of them because they're stored within us. And sometimes, like some situations or even the environment can trigger something that's within us, and then we react to it. And then we don't even know where it's coming from at specific times. And so that was like the biggest lesson for my camino was like surrendering into those emotions. There were times where I felt angry, and it was for silly reasons now that I look back at it. And even at the time I knew, I was like, why is this making me so angry? But I wanted to honor how I felt and allowing myself to feel that anger in that moment. And sometimes it was just so much resistance I was feeling where I was just like, I don't want to feel this. Like, this is so silly. Like, why am I? One of the reasons was I was like walking with someone and they were walking much faster than me. And instead of just saying, like, hey, like, I'm going to just walk at my own pace, like I just kept going with them because they were a friend. And then I started getting so irritated with them and angry because it was such a tough day. And I just needed more pauses that day. And that was the first time that I was like staying up with someone's speed for that long, and I just found myself so irritated at that person, but I was actually irritated at myself for not speaking up and just stopping. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that it's so important to just allow yourself to feel these emotions, surrender into them, and you'll notice it starts to become a little bit lighter. The more we resist onto it, the stronger it gets. So, yeah, I did feel anger on the way. I felt sadness as well, and the three things that really helped me just feel the emotions and allow them to pass. First was just breathing, because that was the tool I had right then and there, in every moment. So deep breaths really just helped me, especially when I was angry, because I just like basically stopped breathing. um, it felt really shallow, my breaths, and then deep breathing just allowed my body to feel safe again. So deep breathing really helps. Even if you could just take a moment when you're on the way, like just 5 minutes to just stop and just close your eyes and breathe, or even put your feet into the ground and just earth while you breathe. That's super powerful as well. I didn't do that. I didn't earth while I was breathing, but I did take a moment, like 5 minutes or even like 30 sometimes, depending on what I was feeling called to do. Another thing that really helps is actually just journaling, writing everything down at the end of the day and knowing that tomorrow's a new day and that even if you went through something challenging or something sad throughout the day, tomorrow's a new day and it's a fresh day. So, writing that down in your journal, like everything you experienced, why you felt like you were experiencing it. If you don't know why, it's okay. You don't need to know why. Just allow it to be. And I feel like when you accept what is, it makes everything so much lighter. Um, Loving what is a whole nother story. I feel like that's like even deeper into spirituality when you can start to love everything. But for now, I'm just like accepting what is. And it's challenging sometimes. I remember being so sick the last week, and I was on the bus. I decided to take the bus for one of the days because I just did not want to do that to my body by walking and just put it through so much strain. So I took the bus, and on the bus I was feeling so sick and my throat and everything was just so tight, and I remember just like closing my eyes and just like deeply breathing, and like I was like, this is a great opportunity for me to surrender. So I really just took time to just let go of the resistance I was feeling I didn't want to feel sick, so there was a resistance in me of wanting to heal, basically, to feel better again. So I was letting go of that and allowing just what is, and it started feeling so much lighter and lighter. Like, I kid you not, like, for 15 minutes, I actually felt like I was so much better, and then the cycle kind of happened again where I had to let go again of the resistance and surrender into the moment. So, yeah, journaling is super important in my opinion. I kind of got sidetracked a little bit there. But the last thing that really helped me throughout the journey, in terms of just an array of emotions, is meditation. And even though the walk itself is a meditation, sometimes I felt like I would get so caught up in the stories and just like what I was thinking that I just needed a moment, right? To just like set aside. So I would just go inside of the cathedrals and just meditate in there for like 30 minutes. I specifically followed like a Dr. Joe Dispenza meditation called Love the Life You Love, Live the Life You Love. I always tongue twist that. It's called Live the Life You Love. And so you're like embodying the emotions of your future right now and there. And I always felt like that just like opened my heart and expanded me so much to the point where I just felt so much joy. Like I was just in full gratitude. Like that meditation is one of my favorites. So feel free to check it out on his website. But um, if you prefer just silent meditation, that also works. I wanted to change my state and go from like whatever I was feeling, whether it was neutrality or whatever, to go in a state of gratitude and awe of life. And I found that the meditation really helped me to get there and then to also like sustain that for a couple hours afterwards. And if anything, throughout the day. So yeah, the three things that really helped me was one, deep breathing, number two, it was journaling, and then number three was meditation. And even though it may sometimes take a lot of effort to do some of these things because you're on the way, you want to get there, I feel like it makes the world's difference to take that time, to dedicate that time when your body and your mind needs it. So yeah, these are the three things that really just helped me so much on the way. And if you guys have something that really helped you, comment down below. Would love to hear it. Buen camino.